Hello. Hi, my name's Kate, and I'm going to be making my first YouTube video. The art in this video has been made a while ago. I want to say I'd been working on making these characters for probably since the beginning of 2023. So my art style changes a little bit periodically throughout the video, but yeah, this is my first time doing anything like this, but it's been something I've wanted to do for a long time. So as many of you might know about the clan generator challenge, it's where you generate a clan and then you draw them, give them a story, stuff like that. And so we are going to hop right in, and I'm going to introduce you to my clan. So my clan is known as OleanderClan. It is a clan that lives within dense forests with streams and such around it. The cats in here are known for being very good fighters, and they actually are known for coating their claws with oleander before big battles, which is actually poisonous to cats. But they've been around it for so long, they have a very good sense of immunity to it. They're known as alert and quiet, and that is because they are not to be trifled with. To start off our cats, we're going to go straight into Lionstar. He is the leader of OleanderClan. He is a determined cat who comes from actually a long line of leaders. His father was leader, his grandfather before that was leader. It's always been his kin that have led the clan. And so when we get a little bit deeper into the clan and we learn a bit more about who he chose as deputy, it actually came as a big surprise to everyone within the clan, including his sons. He can be very gentle and understanding with his clanmates, but very harsh and expecting on his family, which has caused some tension between him and his mate and his sons. He doesn't necessarily mean to. A lot of it comes from the way he was raised and that he doesn't really know any different. He is a red-spotted pseudo-tabby tom with short fur and gold eyes. He's very mature, but not always in a good way. He tries to be progressive when he can, but a lot of the encouragement comes actually from his mate, who we will meet later. So he is the current leader of Oleander. And yeah, so he's a good cat. He just doesn't always know how to be a good cat. And he's usually really apologetic for that. Moving into his deputy. His deputy is Cormorant Stone. Cormorant is a younger Tom who actually is not related to Lion by blood at all. Cormorant was actually born a she-cat and transitioned into and a Tom and took on the male pronouns during his apprenticeship. He is a very sweet and goofy and young cat, but he can be wise, and he was actually selected by the previous deputy as their successor. He's very wise and understanding, and he is very welcoming, which is something that OleanderClan really needed. They needed someone who wasn't going to let the clan fizzle out and was going to welcome newcomers into it while also maintaining the values that Oleander has stood for all these years. He's a really good fit, and he does an amazing job as deputy despite a lot of the pushback that he receives from clanmates, specifically certain cats who we will meet in the future. Moving on to Oleander's medicine cat. So Oleander's medicine cat is Snakethroat. He is the elder son of Lionstar and his mate Fogbriar, who we haven't met yet. Snakethroat did not want to be a medicine cat. He still does not want to be a medicine cat, but when him and his brother were born, it was decided by Lionstar that he would be the medicine cat, and his other son would succeed him as deputy, which, as we know, didn't necessarily happen. Snake is snappy. he's rude, he's sarcastic. But there are a few cats that he does get along with, mainly his mate and his daughter. After everything went down with the choosing of and the making and forcing him to be missing cat, when he grew a little older, he told his father that he actually was in love with another cat, and that if he did not allow him to become mates with this cat, then he would not be their medicine cat anymore. And with no apprentice, Lion was put into a position where he kind of had to agree to this. And so yeah, Snake does have a mate and a daughter, and we will meet them soon. He loves them a lot, and he is a good medicine cat. Speaking of meeting his mate, the first warrior we are going to tackle is Blackfoot. She is a short-haired black she-cat with green eyes. Blackfoot is a very hard worker. She's also very patient, which is one of the main reasons why Snakethroat loves her so much. A lot of people gave him a lot of distance and a fairly wide berth, and he really loved and appreciated that Blackfoot kind of didn't shy away from that, and she pushed just the right amount in order to kind of break through and crack that hard outer shell that Snakethroat has put up over the years. She is a very wise cat. She is actually the sister to Cormorant Stone. She loves her brother a lot, and it actually, when Deputy was going back and forth, a lot of it was between her and her brother. She is very happy that it was her brother who was chosen, as she would like to now focus on being a mate and a mother to her daughter and helping the clan where she can. The second warrior we are going to be tackling today is Hemlock Fang. She is a white she-cat with short fur and gold eyes. Hemlock is really sweet. She's absolutely in love with her mate, and she wants kits eventually, but she's still a pretty young warrior, so not there yet. We're going to meet her mate a little bit longer down the line, but yeah, overall very sweet and gentle. Her sister is next. Her sister is Soot Stripe. Soot Stripe is a little bit of a better listener than her sister. Soot Stripe is I'd say a little bit more mature, but still very sweet and approachable, just like her sister and her mother, who we'll meet next actually. Soot Stripe is also the best climber in the clan. With all the dense trees and forests, it's very easy for the cats to walk along the branches, and it was Soot Stripe who has actually developed quite a few of the newer and more advanced climbing techniques that the clan has implemented over the years. Very good warrior, just all around a good cat. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to Soot Stripe. She's just a really good she-cat. And she actually takes over a lot of the training for the apprentices when it comes to climbing and stuff. So yeah. So Hemlock and Soot's mother is Spiderfur, who is a black and red mackerel tortoiseshell she-cat with short fur and copper eyes. Spider is the most senior warrior of the clan who is still acting as a warrior. She's extremely trustworthy. She raised her two girls alone after her mate passed away while she was expecting the kits. So both Hemlock Fang and Soot Stripe never actually met their father. But Spider has done a very, very good job raising her daughters, and she is very loyal to the clan because she couldn't have done it without them. And she'll always appreciate them for that and what they've done. And yeah. Next on the list is Laurelface. Laurelface is Hemlock's mate. Both of the she-cats met when they were apprentices, and absolutely fell head over heels for one another. Laurel is quiet, And she really wanted to actually be a medicine cat, but never got the opportunity to because they are the same age as both Snakethroat and his brother Foxface. So she was kind of bumped out of the position for it. And she's never really held a grudge about it. She's one of the few cats to get along with Snakethroat, and she tends to help out in the medicine den where she can, and kind of just does her best to do what she can. But there's always a little part of her that's upset that she'd never get to actually be the clan's full medicine cat. Next down the line is Foxface. So Foxface is the younger son to Lionstar and Fogbriar. Like his brother, he is fairly grumpy. He doesn't like the pressure that's been put on him, but he was also extremely upset when Cormorant Stone was chosen to be deputy over him, especially because he'd been raised and trained with the idea that that would be his position down the line. So he harbors a really big grudge against his mother and father and Cormorant for that. Other than that, good warrior, just has had a lot not good done by him. Moving on to the apprentices, we're first going to go over Lightpaw. She is the younger child to Tansy Stream that we haven't met yet. Lightpaw is very naive and skittish. She's also very jumpy. She definitely takes after her mother's kitty pet kind of roots, but she does her best. She is apprenticed to Spiderfur, who is trying to work on building the she cat's confidence. And yes, next on the list, I think is, it is her sister. So this is Plumpaw. Plumpaw is the older sister to Lightpaw and the elder daughter to Tansy Stream. Plumpaw is a demigirl. She uses she, they pronouns. She was assigned female at birth, but socially and mentally, she's not quite sure if that's all she is. And her mother and sister and the rest of her clan has been extremely supportive of that. She is loud, she is proud, she's an amazing fighter, and she's actually the apprentice to the clan's deputy, Cormorant Stone. She is excellent and excels very well in her fighting courses and is definitely someone who is not to be trifled with despite her young age. The final apprentice that we're going to be talking about is Nightpaw. Nightpaw is the daughter of Blackfoot and Snakethroat. Nightpaw is the prettiest cat in all of OleanderClan. She has this long, silky kind of black fur and these extremely long and slender legs. She's elegant, she's proud, she's observant, she's confident, and she just has she's got her stuff together. She's very sweet, and which is a lot of people kind of catches people off guard because her father and mother can be a little bit more prickly, but all around just a really, really sweet cat who's got a lot going for her, and the clan does see a lot in her future. She has a very big crush on Plumpaw, who does not realize and doesn't think that someone like Nightpaw could have a crush on her, so it makes for some very cute interactions. Moving on to the queens, we're going to start with Marigold. Marigold Pelt is the mate to Foxface. She is very sweet. She's expecting her and Fox's first litter. She is actually also polyamorous and is very in love with Tansy Stream as well. Fox was a little confused at this at first, but came to realize just how much Tansy Stream meant to Marigold, and he just wants her to be happy, and so the three of them just kind of do their own thing, and Fox has come to just appreciate that Marigold always has someone with her. Very sweet cat, very gentle, and she is very excited to be a mother. Next, speaking of which, is Tansy Stream. So Tansy Stream is a black and red mackerel tortoiseshell she-cat with long fur and hazel eyes. Tansy Stream is a former kitty pet who stumbled into the territory when she was expecting her 2 kits. Very kind of like her daughter, Lightpaw. She can be a little skittish and jumpy at times, but she fell into the role of a full-time queen fairly easily. She loves taking care of the kits. The purple thing behind her ear is a blanket that she stumbled into, a piece of the blanket that she stumbled into the territory with, that she was able to retrieve with the help of Marigold. She and Marigold kind of ripped apart the blanket and made the bandanas that her daughters wear, but she has a little piece that she still keeps on her. So that's what the purple was on both Light and Plum Paws. The final cat who lives in the nursery full-time is Thrift Breeze. And I say full-time, but Thrift Breeze kind of goes back and forth. She enjoys spending time in the nursery. She's Marigold's mother. So she's more of like a part-time queen who has a nest in both the warriors and the nursery. She tends to be in the nursery more when there's expecting queens or young kits. And then if there's not, then she'll usually be in the warrior's den. All around, good warrior, just has a gentler side with the kits. For the first elder we're going to talk about is Fogbriar. Fog is Lionstar's mate. She retired not super long ago from the clan's former deputy. Lionstar did not want her to retire, as he wanted to wait a bit longer for Foxface to feel ready to become a deputy, but Fog did not think her son would do good in said position, so she actually insisted that she retire and chose Coromont as her successor, much to everyone's surprise. She's a very determined cat and a very skilled cat. Next and second last in the group in the Elder's Den is Thistlebriar. Thistlebriar is Coromont's father, or Coromont and Blackfoot's father. He very much thinks he's younger than he is. He tends to tag along on patrols and just isn't ready to be done helping the clan. He has gotten himself into a few tough occurrences because of this, because he thinks he is more agile than he actually is physically capable of being. He lost his tail as an apprentice to a fox, and he still likes to tell the story about it, and every time the apprentices and kits hear it, it gets more and more exuberant with every retelling. The final cat that we're going to talk about today is Coot Whisker. Coot Whisker is Thistlebriar's mate and Blackfoot and Coromont Stone's mother. She's a black she-cat with short fur and hazel eyes. Coot is the oldest cat in the clan that's currently still alive. She's fully blind in both eyes and is grumpy. She does not like being interrupted and would rather spend most of her days napping, but she is insanely proud of her family. So yeah, this is OleanderClan. It was a lot of fun to do this project, but also very time consuming. It's definitely something that I want to do more of, especially as I get a little bit more well versed in like video editing and stuff like that. But I really appreciate everybody who has taken the time to kind of just listen to me talk about the warrior cats and stuff, and I'm hoping to have some future videos like this and small animations coming out in the future. I will hopefully have the pictures posted on Instagram, which I should have linked down below. And just thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you again. So thank you. Bye.